Village Board to order. Today's July 9th at 7 p.m. Clerk Kornecki, please call the roll.
Trustee Aiello. Trustee Silella.
Here.
Trustee Kazone.
Here.
Trustee Case.
Here.
Trustee Tucker.
Here.
Trustee Wagner.
Here.
President Bolfus.
Here. We'll all stand for the pledge and then remain standing for a short prayer. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So please remain standing. Trustee Wagner has a short prayer for us.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today asking for your guidance, wisdom, and support as we begin this meeting. Help us to engage in meaningful discussion. Allow us to grow closer as a group and nurture the bonds of community. Fill us with your grace as we make decisions that might affect the residents, staff, businesses, surrounding communities, and all those that enter the village of Villa Park. And continue to remind us that all we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth, for the greater glory of you, and for the service of humanity. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is public comments on agenda items. Clerk Kornecki, do we have any public signed up?
I have no one speaking on the agenda.
This is for items 5 through 8. So, okay, seeing none, we'll go on to the amendments to the agenda. Do we have any amendments to the agenda from the board members? Seeing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda, which are A is the minutes from the board meeting of June 25th, 2018, and B is the bill listing for the weeks of June 25 and July 2nd of 2018 for a total amount of $1,344,083.22. Do we have a motion for the consent agenda? Trustee Kazone?
Mr. President, I'd like to make that motion.
Trustee Case?
Second.
Any other questions or comments? Roll call vote.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes?
Trustee Tucker.
Yes.
Trustee Silella.
Yes.
Trustee Kazone.
Yes.
Trustee Case.
Yes.
President Bolfus.
Yes. Item number 6 is an ordinance of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, authorizing the sale by public auction of personal property and seized vehicles owned by the Village of Villa Park. Manager Keener.
Thank you, Your Honor. Proceeds from the sale of the vehicles will be placed into the Equipment Replacement Fund and will be used to purchase additional equipment. So the first item that we have to auction off would be a seizure 1995 Chevrolet Lumina, a seized 2003 Toyota Camry, a seized 2001 Chevrolet Impala, a seized 2000 Honda XR100, a seized 1981 Paraguay moped, and some additional equipment, number 225, a 2008 John Deere zero-turn mower, a 2000 Bobcat mower, and a Snapper Pro mower. Thank you, Your Honor.
Do we have a motion for the ordinance?
President Bolfus, I'd like to make that motion.
Do we have a second? Trustee Ciela? Okay. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Trustee Case.
Yes.
Trustee Kazone.
Yes.
Trustee Tucker.
Yes.
Trustee Wagner.
Yes?
Trustee Silella.
Yes.
President Bolfus.
Yes. Item 7 is a resolution of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, approving the purchase of 1 police squad car. Manager Keener.
Thank you, Your Honor. A police squad vehicle was damaged beyond repair in a recent collision. This resolution authorizes the purchase of a replacement police vehicle. Total purchase price of the vehicle is $28,901, including $1,000 for equipment expenses. If approved, funds would be taken from Equipment Replacement Fund account number 6550202401. The Equipment Replacement Fund will be reimbursed for this expense when the insurance proceeds are received. Thank you, Your Honor.
Do we have a motion for the resolution? Trustee Kazone?
Mr. President, I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second? Trustee Case?
Second.
Any questions or comments from the board? Trustee Tucker?
I have one question. What are we figuring the insurance turnaround is in time factor? Do we have any guideline when it will be?
Manager Keener?
Thank you, Your Honor. It should not be a long turnaround. It's already been turned in. The vehicle's already been declared a total loss by the insurance adjuster. And so I would think in several weeks we should have the proceeds. But it will take, Your Honor and Board, it will take some time for the squad to come in. Thank you.
Any other questions? Trustee Wagner?
More related to the accident, was the other party found at fault? Did we determine liability? Is it?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, the liability was determined. It was the village was at fault.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Your Honor.
Manager Keener, what age was this car? The one that was damaged? Don't tell me it was a new one.
Your Honor, it was a newer one.
Okay.
A newer one.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay, roll call vote.
Trustee Wagner,
Yes.
Trustee Salella,
Yes.
Trustee Tucker,
Yes.
Trustee Kazone,
Yes.
Trustee Case,
Yes.
President Bolfus.
Yes. Item 8 is a motion to approve the successor labor agreement between the Village of Villa Park and the Villa Park Professional Firefighters Association, Local 2392 of the International Association of Firefighters, AFL-CIO CLC, effective May 1st, 2017 through April 30th, 2021. Do I have a motion for,
President Bolfus, I'd like to make that motion.
do I have a second? Trustee Ciela? Okay, any questions or comments? Okay, roll call vote.
Trustee Tucker,
Yes.
Trustee Kazone,
Yes.
Trustee Case,
Yes.
Trustee Wagner,
Yes.
Trustee Salella,
Yes.
President Bolfus.
Yes. Okay, item number 9 is public comments on non-agenda items. Anyone signed up?
I have no one on the list.
Anyone from the public kind of address any non-agenda items? Anything on your mind? Please come up to the microphone, state your name, or you can sign in. There's a sheet up there too, so you can get your spelling right. First. Just state your name for the record.
Mary Curtin,
Mary Curtis? Yeah. And your address. And your address, Mary.
259 East Main.
Okay. Thank you.
I live on the Floodsley Street of Villa Park. I've been here since 1987, since the first flood. You know, but that was unprecedented. In fact, my mother asked me why I would want to move to the suburbs. And I like this town. It was a small town. And my mother-in-law happened to was in real estate out here. And no sooner did she say that when we moved in, we had that great flood. And my mother called me and said, what's going on? And I said, well, I got 3 feet of water in my basement. And lucky for me, nothing was unpacked. I had just moved in, so yay. But since then, we've endured on that block, just myself, nothing but backups. And fortunate for me, I have a shut-off valve because it's an older house, built in the 1900s, early 1900s. So when I moved in, there was a shut-off valve, only it was rusted, and that's why I got water from that backup that time. Since then, of course, obviously, we had a new thing fixed and have to have it rotted numerous times just to keep it, so that we don't get, other than seepage being that it is a built in 1920. I don't get the amount of water that some of my neighbors do, except for my backyard, which has anything to do with you, but from the manager that was in place when I was there before, when they ripped down Lincoln School and built new homes. All the runoff comes down and in our backyards, and it has nothing to do with you because the codes weren't like they are now, which are more efficient and right, as far as building homes and that. But we have been on the list for many, many years for the separation of our sewage on that block, and it has not taken place. And I've been told many different years, and it was on your last plan that you had put out. I got it in the mail of what your improvements were going to be in that, and it's always the south side that gets all the improvements. Although they did improve Plymouth in that at one point, but never has it. Now it's where you can get on a little canoe on our block, and when the runoff, when it really rains, we've been having a lot of bad rains when we do get them, and it goes up into the people's lawns and affects the value of your house. Not only that, but it also causes mold and bad environment for us ourselves, you know. And I try to keep up with everything that, you know, at our properties. Everybody on the block has been very good with their properties. They keep them nice, they do improvements. I think that we're owed that improvement, and I think we need to have that done pretty darn quick.
Yes, we understand your situation over there. We do streets as we can afford them. Yours is scheduled for the engineering next year and the construction in 2020. So that's the way it is right now.
So here's my here's what I have to say about that. 2020, I may not be here. You know, you never know. Life is short. I've been told 2006, 2007.
Well, I can't answer to what people told
Right,
you in the past.
absolutely. But apparently there was money for this at one point.
Yeah,
It's gone now. And to me, I feel that it has all gone down to the other end of town.
I don't think that's a
Well,
fair judgment.
I've lived here for
But
years.
right now, this year, we're
Circle is-
doing Second Street, we're doing Astor and Myrtle. Next year, we'll be doing Princeton on that side of
That's what I'm
town.
saying. You
So,
don't.
but Princeton, you know, is on that side of town. So, I don't, you know, I gotta take issue with that. It all goes to the south side. So,
Well, I've been here since 1987.
we've
It's a
spent
very
a lot of
long
time in the last few years redoing the roads and the water lines on the north side of town. That's been our focus. And
Not
there's
on my
been-
block.
Well, not your block, but there's, you know, many other blocks on the ABC streets.
But I've been here since 1987. That's many years.
Yeah.
Sir, you understand that.
I've been here that
And I
long
think
too.
you I know.
So-
I don't want to circle around this or anything.
Okay.
And have, you know,
But
I
you're
love the town,
scheduled,
the schools are great.
you're scheduled for 2020.
No.
You should see some engineering work going on there next year.
We should.
Yes.
So should is very, another, I've heard
Yes,
that.
it is, but it's the best I can
So,
tell you.
yeah. Okay, well,
Okay,
I
thank
guess
you.
we just gotta live in a river. Thanks a lot. Sorry.
Sign in, please. And state your name.
Yes, I'm Amy Apikuma. I live on 218 East Maple. So I'm hearing you saying about possibly doing, you're still saying maybe, right, doing construction. What about in the meanwhile? Because at this point, I've suffered a lot of property damage. So, I mean, $1,000 to help with the, seems a little low considering the enormous amount of costs I'm going to have to undertake because of the latest damage from the it. So, can we start talking about possibly reviewing certain cases for some type of support?
Well, we do have support for putting in the flow restrictor.
Right.
So that's all we have right now. We do have a program for backyard flooding, but that's not your issue. So, but doing the restrictor for the backflow, that we do have, so.
Right, so I know we have that, but is there any way to discuss, if you're saying it's still gonna be another 2 years, right?
Mhm.
Before we do anything, that's half of our property that we can't use, so we can't use our entire basement. So is there any talk of any type of compensation, any type of help, any type of plan that you have for us, other than just wait? till
I
later?
would love to say yes, but there's not. You'd have to take that up with your insurance company. And, but as far as through the village, no. We have, you know, like I mentioned, Astor and Myrtle, they've had the same issue for years and years and years too. And so, sorry. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, without that, we'll move on to the clerk's report.
Okay, I just wanted to mention the Kiwanis concert in the park that's going on this Wednesday. And concession stand opens at 6. The actual concert is 6:30 at the gazebo by Ardmore Avenue in the Prairie Path. And the Stingrays are the highlighters this Wednesday. So Kiwanis welcomes everybody to come out for this free concert. Thank you, that's all.
Okay. Trustees report, trustee Cielo.
Just one thank you to our police department for our recent services we received from them for a residential location watch of our homes. I myself used it and several of my neighbors, and I thought it was great that they came and checked. It was a service I didn't know we provided. I was given updates on my emails daily that the check was done and everything was okay, which made my vacation a little more pleasurable than not worrying about a shack 2,000 miles away. So thank you to that. And for residents that don't know it, there's information online that dictates on how to acquire the information and or apply online. That's all.
Trustees Kazone?
Just one thing, I just like to thank everybody that came out for the 4th of July parade on Wednesday last week. It was a hot day, and we had a really good turnout. I think a lot of people came out, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it. I know there were a few complaints about being a little bit slow, but it was pretty hot for us old people to be up there walking in the parade. But it was a nice turnout. I was glad to see everybody, and hope everybody enjoyed it.
Trustee Case?
Nothing tonight.
Trustee Tucker?
Just one thing, I'd like to invite everybody to let them know that the Park and Rec meeting is tomorrow night at 7 at Iowa Center. So if you have something going on with the parks, I know a lot of people are using the parks right now. So if there's some type of issue or something going on that we need to know of, that's where you should bring it up to, and bring it to the Park and Rec so that they'll be alert of what's going on. Because they're pretty quick on getting it fixed if they know about it. So if you have an issue, by all means, make sure you let them know.
Trustee Wager?
Thank you, President Poltis. Just a couple things. The Traffic and Safety Commission will be meeting here at Village Hall tomorrow at 8 p.m. And want to let folks know that the Villa Park Garden Club will be having their annual garden walk this coming Sunday, July 15th, and it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's $3 if you're a Garden Club member, $5 if you're not. Tickets can be purchased at Pioneer Garden Feed, and it's a little bit of a misnomer because you're not going to be walking from one site to the next. There'll be an air-conditioned shuttle bus that will take you to the site, and then you'll be able to walk through the garden area. So good opportunity to see what other people have done with their gardens and maybe get some ideas of your own. So, and this is also a little bit of a fundraiser for the Garden Club as well. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have anything additional. Thanks for coming out to the 4th of July parade, everybody. It was a good time. Good seeing so many residents out on a hot day. So, Manager Keener.
Your Honor, that's what I was going to say, is thank everyone for the 4th of July parade celebration. I think everyone had a great time, a little bit warm, but nice time. Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to item number 14, executive session. A is 5 ILCS 120/2C1, that's personnel matters. C2, collective bargaining matters. C5, purchase and lease of property. C6, sale and lease of property. C11, pending litigation, and C21, discussion on those closed session minutes. Do I have a motion for executive session?
President Poltis, I'd like to make that motion.
Thank you, Trustee Wanger. Do I have a second? Trustee Kazone?
I'll make that second.
All in favor, say aye. Do we have
Aye.
Okay, thank you. We're going to go into executive session. We will not be coming back. The next board meeting is on July 23rd at 7 o'clock right here at Village Hall. Thank you.